If you look at a real catastrophe like Katrina.
Hurricane Maria will go down as one of the deadliest natural disasters in U.S. history, from 64 to 2,975.
I'm not going to shut up about this. I'll go live every day until something happens. No.
Hold on. What are we watching? The fuck is this? First of all, what is Angela Magana doing? Filming vertically. Is that not the friggin' UFC washout? White trash, bitch? Like psychopath?
I gotta say, I'm very excited. I made a beeline towards you. I wanted to talk to you first.
I didn't think you would want to talk to me.
Well, see, that's the difference between me and you. If you have something to say it to my face. If I have something to say, I like to say it to your face.
What's the difference? I did the same thing.
Well, you tweet a lot, so I wanted to know if you had anything.
Blocked me.
Of course, you're actually you hold the distinction of being the only MMA fighter I've ever blocked.
Yes.
How about that?
That's awesome.
So, wait, what is this? You're comparing hurricane casualties? Holy shit. Do you know what he's trying to do? Ooh, this is a non-point. He's taking the death count of Katrina and comparing it to Hurricane Maria, which apparently went through Puerto Rico. And wait, Hurricane Maria killed more? So what? So what? Somehow this has to do with racism. You know it. You know it has to do with racism because Hurricane Maria, that killed brown people. Hurricane Katrina killed a bunch of blacks. Trust me, I'm in New Orleans. It's like somebody flipped the light switch and all the white people turned black. I'm not kidding you. Today I'm walking down Bourbon Street. I see a black dude walk up to another black dude and panhandle. He asked him for money. I was like, am I going psycho? Is this fucking crazy? Am I going insane? It was bizarre.
No one's come back to help us. Nothing has been done.
Oh yeah, nothing's been done. What do you want to have happen? Good job filming the rubble, Angela. Yeah, we'll just swing right over and fix that up for you.
America has failed Puerto Rico. It has failed its people.
How is it failing a place because there was a storm? Fucking Francis. Slow news day, eh?
This week, authorities raised the death toll in Puerto Rico to 2,975, which means Hurricane Maria, the storm the president claimed, wasn't really that bad.
Now, I hate to tell you, Puerto Rico, but you've thrown our budget a little out of whack.
When did he say the storm isn't that bad? Was that the gotcha clip of him not saying it? And nice shiny shirt with the vertical stripe. What's going on? Hideous, Francis.
Surpassed the death toll from both Hurricane Katrina in 2005, which was responsible for over 1,800 deaths, and the 1928 hurricane in Florida, which killed 2,500 people.
Who fucking cares? What is the point of telling me how many people died in a hurricane and comparing it to other things? Francis, what a waste of time. You are an insufferable butthole.
The revised toll from Hurricane Maria is now nearly identical to the number of people who died from the 9/11 attacks, which was 2,977, including some who died years later.
Years later. They died years later. Really? Did they? Well, how many died in the earthquake of 1902 versus the Great Flood of the... Who cares, Francis?
From illnesses caused by toxic dust exposure. It is the deadliest storm to hit the US in over a century.
Are you anti the storm, Francis? Is this a political message? Francis, this is Mother Nature. You cannot stop the storm. And what are you, blaming America? You're blaming the American president because Puerto Rico got hit by a storm. What the fuck are you doing?
Yes, the deadliest storm to hit the US because Puerto Rico is a territory.
A territory? Give me a effing break. It's not a state. It's not part of America. Territory. Yeah, and Easter Island is a territory of Peru, and they don't give a fuck about it. Or is it Chile? I'm sure one of the fucking Spurgs will let me know. Google it and use your newly found knowledge as your opportunity to educate me. Please, thanks, fags.
Because Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States, and Puerto Ricans are United States citizens. Yet those citizens who survived are still living like this.
That's not the truth. There's people still dying. I know people who had to bury their family members in their...
Wait, so you're impressed by this vertical footage of Angela Magana? Talking about what? There's rubble? Therefore, what, people are dying? So why don't you talk to the Puerto Rican hospitals, their infrastructure, their country? What a waste. But Francis, please tell me how this is racist. I know you're going there because that's all you can do. So just get there.
Yard.
This is American housing. These are Americans, still living in devastation. Where is the outrage?
What outrage for what? The storm? Should I be mad at God? Gosh darn it, God. Could you chill out with the global warming? Ugh.
What, because it's not related to Stormy Daniels, or you can't get Michael Avenatti to do a segment on it while promoting his presidential aspirations?
Eat a fucking sandwich of boogers. Yeah, nice choices, Francis. As if you can't talk Stormy Daniels, you gotta talk Hurricane Maria all the time? A storm from a year ago? Yeah, breaking news. Faux outrage abounds about the ongoing devastation from that hurricane last year. Francis, this is masturbatory. This video exemplifies the drastically pointless nature of this man.
It gets overlooked. I understand the media is fascinated with every midnight tweet Trump sends, but this happened on his watch, and he's the one who failed the American people in Puerto Rico.
Okay, Francis, please connect these dots. This is such a non-case. Storm happens in Puerto Rico, fuck Trump. Please connect that for me.
This is not an Obama-made problem that he can blame it on, nor does it have anything to do with Hillary's emails. What, are you surprised neighborhoods still look like this? Was hand-tossing individual rolls of paper towels not enough?
Yeah, so, by the way, nice form. He's putting backspin on that toilet paper roll, and he has nice follow-through. But yes, he's a dunce. He doesn't know how to be a diplomat. He didn't realize that chucking toilet paper, or I guess paper towels, at a crowd in the aftermath of a major tragedy might not look good. He's that guy. But what does that have to do with portions of Puerto Rico not being fully rebuilt? This happened with Katrina as well. Why are you avoiding talking about that? Oh, right. It was a different president. Or maybe, wasn't it George Bush? But also, I guess the aftermath, that leaked into Obama, didn't it? So, ooh, that's one of our guys, right? The Democrats? Make it tribal, Francis.
Maybe it comes down to the fact that not until months after the hurricane did anyone in the media begin to question the official death toll of just 64.
Oh, but you did, Francis. You figured it out. Well, tell those Puerto Ricans to get their paperwork together and give us the effing number. It's a conspiracy, Francis. We were trying to downplay the casualties because Browns. Is that what it is, Francis? Get to your point.
But then CNN reporters surveyed about half of the funeral homes across the island and found that funeral home directors identified 499 deaths they considered to be hurricane related.
Thanks for breaking this news story, Francis. Storm kills many people. Thank you. This has been enlightening. What's your point?
And then in December, the New York Times estimated 1,052 excess deaths occurred after Maria.
So what? So is this a conspiracy? Do you think someone is pretending that they don't know how many people died there? Or maybe, Francis, maybe they just don't know. Maybe it's hard to determine. Probably because that country is fucked up. Probably because that country is fucked in its skull. Okay, it's not exactly the first world. It's like saying, how many Brazilians live in the favelas? I don't know. Take a wild fucking stab, because nobody knows.
Not to forget the Harvard study based on door-to-door surveys that estimated Maria killed more than 4,600 people.
Great job, Francis. You've really cracked the case.
The overall cloudiness over these deaths is symbolic in the US government's lackadaisical response to this disaster.
Lackadaisical? Do you want us to send Aquaman to prevent the hurricane from hitting the island? Francis, you're a cunt. I mean, why don't you talk about the other natural disasters that happened all around the world? Did you hear about that earthquake in China? What's the death count on that? Or are you only concerned about regional things, you puss?
The death toll continues to rise because there hasn't been enough emphasis put on rebuilding.
Oh yes, Francis, it's our problem, right? We gotta fix it all immediately. What kind of time frame, Francis? Are you gonna chuck up some money for this? Why don't you send money to the relief fund, you fuck? Why don't you put a link to a relief fund? You won't. You fucking won't. Watch. Look at the description of this. There will be nothing like that.
Of course more people are going to die as a result of the disaster when their living conditions remain like this.
Nobody's living in that. What are you talking about? Look at them. Who is living there, Francis? Literally nobody's living there. A couple houses got swamped. And...
But instead of freeing up funds to help their fellow Americans, conservatives are out here pushing for a bloody space army to fight E.T.
Wait, what? The Space Force is demented, but what that has to do with a Puerto Rican hurricane, I have no idea. And yes, E.T. is a problem. He's got a very stiff jab. He can extend his finger into your eye. It's problematic.
Or a parade to show how super awesome our fighter jets are. Well, here's a thought. How about for a second, rather than putting funds into ways to glorify how patriotic you are, you spend money showing it?
They did spend money. There's a relief fund. We sent aid, Francis. It's not, what are you saying? We just turned our back and we're like, haha, sucks to be you.
There is nothing more patriotic than uplifting your fellow Americans, than helping them to rebuild their communities and infrastructure so that they have at least the bare minimum.
They are, Francis. Aid has gone to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Every single Trump rally, you find people saying he's putting Americans first. He cares about the American people, not just the coastal elites. But what about these Americans? Are they not included?
Oh, yeah, I'll just cut to the chase. Puerto Rico is not America, so there is a distinction. And if it's loosely affiliated with America, it's not the same, Francis. It's a difference.
Shouldn't he really be putting them first, considering the dire state of affairs our fellow citizens are left in?
No, they should be second. But they should be treated with consideration, sent money, relief, aid, and they were. Thanks for playing, Francis. You're a bitch.
Don't let this disaster be swept under the radar. These are Americans in need. Spread this video, make the world aware of how this administration continues to fail its own Americans. If Trump won't put Puerto Rico first, make sure you do.
Oh, please. And where's the link, Francis? Where's the link to send the money? And by the way, why aren't we talking about Haiti? Oh, Haiti. It's not an American territory, but it is regional. It's very close, Francis. I believe they had an earthquake. I believe there's a huge death toll. I believe they are still not fully rebuilt. Whatever that means, the place is a shithole. So where's the outrage, Francis? Are you brushing Haiti under the rug? Or are you just selectively picking a random story to try to pretend like you're some awesome dude who's just woke as shit? Francis, your birth should be considered a war crime. I hate your guts. Fuck you.